Hello everyone, this is a Steven Universe discussion video on the new Steven Bomb that's coming out in 2017 in late January, early February. Now if you just want to hear me talk about that because I got some first to talk about, just go to this time, it's somewhere on the freaking screen. But first I want to address, for the camera thing, I'm going to be mixing it up, mostly because I got comments that were saying that they're also on screen. So thank you for those people who gave me the feedback on that and all of that. And even if I didn't get the criticism or like actual answers of, oh, no camera, yes camera, mix it up, I still would have just gone with mix it up because, well, I have the camera. I might as well freaking use it. But for everything else, when it comes to the camera, it's just going to be the beginning of the video, so like now, just the intro, and then by the end of the video, it's just going to be me saying, goodbye, thanks for watching, and all that stuff. And within the middle, it's just going to be the regular old format. So it goes for, both people. I don't really think anyone kind of liked the new format with just the only camera, so that's a darn shame. But anyway, on to the actual topic. Yes, the new Steven Bomb is coming. I think this is the 5th one, if I'm right, because I can't count. So this is going to be our 5th one. With the biggest one that I could say when it comes to predicting or discussing about this, it would be the fact that, well, one, I have a feeling that this is probably going to be the biggest Steven Bomb that we've gotten. Now, there's a pattern that you've all noticed, and you should have by this point as well, after 4 or even 5 Steven Bombs with this upcoming one, is that within Steven Bombs there's, of course, a lot of secrets and just a lot of story elements revealed within the story, of course. Within the first one, we've gotten Jasper, a hint at Yellow Diamond, Homeworld, what their plans are at the moment, and their technology. They're extremely advanced compared to the gems that we have on Earth. The crystal gems, they just use like these, just typical weapons that they summon. Well, Homeworld actually like builds and has this technology to counter not only just the weapons, but the actual gems and even fusions, such as Garnet's with the gem destabilizer. They have technology on their side, and that's a very scary part. And with the first one, we've also gotten hints of Garnet's fusion. That was the biggest one. With the first Steven Bomb we've gotten, it was a slight hint of the cluster. Though, when it was kind of revealed, I'll get into it later, no one really thought that it was the cluster. Like, the cluster that we had in mind, it wasn't actually it. With the second Steven Bomb, we got gem mutants. That's what the cluster was. At least that's what everyone thought at the moment. No one just called them gem mutants. We all thought that thing from keeping it together was the cluster. And also within the second bomb, we've gotten the status of Malachite that appeared in the first one. Kind of bugged me how they just didn't do anything with Malachite, but yeah, it just kind of sucks until the Into Deep special, which I know a lot of people just didn't like. The third Steven Bomb, we got Sardonyx, a new fusion, character development for Garnet and Pearl, and even a bit of Amethyst, and I would even say Steven as well, but mostly just the gems, and even a Peridot update. They're getting closer to capturing her. The fourth one, Blue, Yellow Diamond, they were both revealed, mostly Yellow since she was hyped up, and then Peridot is forced, pretty much, to be a crystal gem. Now we're on to the last Steven Bomb, the 5th one. Well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. We don't know if this is actually the last Steven Bomb. It could be. I don't know if Cartoon Network will be doing any more Steven Bombs. Honestly, I hope not. I'm just more of a weekly episode guy. But we can all agree that this is probably going to be one of the biggest ones because they had the picture, poster, whatever you would call it, of the seat. Still don't know what to call that as well, but it was a lot of pink to it, and I know a lot of people were just saying that it just has to be connected to Rose and or Pink Diamond, and I can agree with those people, and it's about time that we've gotten, well, as the picture says, it's time for some answers, or questions will be answered. I still don't know how it really goes, I'm sorry. So yes, we will be getting answers within this Steven Bomb. Now, one thing that I'm really hoping for is, besides just the Rose and Pink Diamond thing, I'm pretty sure that's just a given. Everyone, even you, can agree that will happen. At least one thing will come of the Steven Bomb of just something with those two. Maybe we'll get more flashbacks of Rose. Maybe an entire episode will just be about Rose and Pink Diamond, or just Pink Diamond. But if we do go with Pink Diamond, I would most likely hope that there would be a bit of interaction with Jasper, at least. I know there is a theory out there that I saw for a second that was like, there was a bunch of pink roses or petals, something like that, or flowers within the picture, and one of the it was like an official picture that Rebecca Sugar had with all the gems and characters within tuxedos and suits and stuff, and the flower that Jasper had was pink, so they connected with that, and maybe it'll have something to do with Jasper. I would think so. So if we're going to be learning about Pink Diamond, we could also learn about the same person that took care of Jasper the first time, or at least the first diamond that Jasper was under, that being Pink Diamond, and it would seem fitting to have a bit more of backstory for Jasper instead of just, she's just a character that comes and goes, punches something, and either just walks away or gets punched away. Something like that. It kind of gets old. So it's about time that we do get a bit of history for Jasper, and I really do like her. But if we do go into the Jasper thing, it also might tie into a redemption arc. Now, I don't think the whole bomb is going to be about Jasper or just about the redemption arc entirely. I don't think they're going to do that. It just doesn't really seem fitting for that. I think the better option would be have at least the last episode or two be about Jasper, then that leads into the redemption. That would be a lot better, and I'm pretty sure they would do that if they had the chance to. Besides just Jasper, I think another character that might get focused within this bomb, besides Rose, Jasper, Pink Diamond, and even Lion, I didn't mention him, he also might get some backstory. We'll probably just get an entire episode of just Lion, the origins, and then it'll just be about how he was made, why he was made, and just everything about him. That would be perfect, because in my opinion, Lion is the most mysterious thing within all of Steven Universe. We don't know anything about the character, and there's very little information that we really have. He just popped up, and that was it. We got a little bit of backstory with him from Buddy's book, but that just wasn't enough. It's like, well, why was he specifically chosen, and just why a lion of just out of every animal possible on the planet? Besides all those other characters, Pearl might get something. We know that Pearl, or at least what Rebecca Sugar said, that Pearl is the gem that Steven knows the least about. In my opinion, we know the most about Pearl, but we don't know everything about her. And why we know the most is because there's a lot to know about her. We know her with Rose. We finally got all of that taken care of with everything, and even taken care of with Greg and with Pearl and Greg's relationship with and Mr. Greg. We just know a lot of things about her, but we don't know really officially how Rose got Pearl to be on her side. I can just imagine that Rose just kind of went up to the Pearl saying, "Oh, you're much more than just a Pearl," and that was just pretty much it. And Pearl just kind of loved her ever since then. That's my take on it. I mean, wouldn't you agree so? That's just pretty simple. I don't think they're going to go into this whole convoluted thing. But for all I know, Pearl probably just could have kept rejecting Rose, ironically saying nah, I don't need to follow you. I only belong to my diamond. But then she probably gave in eventually. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything I can talk about, or at least predict and discuss about this upcoming Steven Bomb. Now, I can guarantee at least one of these things will happen, and we can all agree that there's got to be something with either Rose or Pink Diamond that's going to be happening within this bomb. It just has to be. I don't think Cartoon Network or even the Crewniverse would just say or have a picture of just that and then just say questions will be answered or just something similar to that. They know what we talk about a lot, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be giving us our answers finally. At least one of these things that I just talked about here is going to be answered. At least something related to it. Something about Jasper's redemption, about her history, Pink Diamond's history, about her origins with Earth and just why she was a diamond, everything about her and her history with the war, more Rose and war flashbacks and stories, and maybe even some Pearl interactions and even more interactions and backstory with her, and even some Lion backstory. there's a lot of backstories that's going to be covered within this one, hopefully. So yeah, thank you for watching. It was really nice to discuss this one, and again, thank you for the feedback on the camera thing. So, hello. It's my face again. Yes, I am black. Yes, I am in fact African American. Okay? That can be taken care of by now. But yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments below. Have any questions, comments, or concerns? I'll try to answer them the best I can. And everything else, you know what to do. Have a great day, great night. Thank you for watching. Bye.